So I think everybody is waiting for the red women, and Niney, break a leg. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Raza. Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. Apa kabar Kota Kinabalu? So first of all, I would like to say again, thank you so much to HRDC for having me and my fellow panelists, as well as our moderator, Razalina. So I think I just need to click this, right? Okay, just belakang sikit. Okay, so my name is Niney Chong, and I am here to represent two brands, Ministry of Marketing.Asia as well as Womentum, and we are talking about leadership today. Leadership is a topic that is very, very close to my heart. Because I'm very passionate about leadership, I have my mobile here with me just to remind me, hey Niney, you only have less than 10 minutes to deliver what I need to deliver today. All right, so dynamic leadership, because we are talking about dynamic leadership, it is equivalent to constant growth. Who agree with this? Can I see a show of hands? Who agree with this? Who agree with this? Who don't agree with this? Who here is feeling whatever that Niney say, you wouldn't put up your hands or you wouldn't interact? Who? All right, so have you ever heard of a very classic saying that says, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going? Have you heard of that? Okay, because you've heard of that, I want to ask you this question. So Josie was talking about COVID-19 just now. So we globally have experienced the most unprecedented, challenging times in our life, right? We get to experience that in our lifetime. So I want to ask you this question. I am assuming that all of you are leaders here. My question to you would be, are you a wartime leader or are you a peacetime leader? Okay, so let's do a vote. Let's do a vote here. Wartime leader, put up your hands. Wartime leaders. Peacetime leaders. All right, okay, so I will talk a little bit about wartime leader. Wartime leader are the leaders who go through the day-to-day, and you know, it's very volatile. And there are times that it's very, very challenging. It's like, I feel like pulling my hair off from my head, right? And there are times that it's me empowering my people, me empowering, preparing, planning, strategy, doing strategy, planning, right? For what may come in the future, what may come tomorrow. So that is wartime leader. What is peacetime leader? Peacetime leader is the kind of leader who wants things to be predictable. Saya tahu sudah apa mau jadi besok, lusa, tahun depan, 3 tahun yang akan datang pun saya akan tahu apa yang akan berlaku. So that is peacetime leader. Dia kalau ada masuk saja challenge, if there is a challenge, peacetime leader will go, oh my God, what do I do next? I'm not prepared for this. So I shall ask you the question again. And I will rephrase my question, okay? So are you a peacetime leader? Put up your hand. Oh, sorry, I said I wanted to rephrase it, right? Would you like to be a peacetime leader? Put up your hand. Would you like to be a wartime leader? Put up your hands. Nice one. Give yourself a clap, Kota Kinabalu. Okay, so my next slide will be why? Why personal growth? Because you have chosen to be a wartime leader, right? So as we go through personal growth, right, we get to be in the journey of infinite leadership. So there is the finite leadership and there is the infinite leadership. So this concept is introduced or spoken about by Simon Sinek. So you get to Google this. Google this, what is infinite leadership and what is finite leadership? Because infinite leadership, right, it's about playing the long game. And I may not see the difference that I am making in my lifetime, but my next generation would see it, would feel, would experience the result. What is finite leadership? Finite leadership, okay, I just want to get the job done today. Okay, so these are the values. I think all of you know how to read here. I don't need to spell it out one by one, but this is the value of personal growth as you get into the journey of personal growth and why self-work is very, very important. If you follow me on social media, you know that I speak about personal growth, I speak about authenticity, I speak about understanding myself. And I think if there is one biggest investment and most worthwhile investment that I have taken in my life is the investment to me. The investment to work on myself and how can I be better? How can I come from a growth mindset? All right? So this is something that I would like to address here. Leaders are not superhuman. Leaders are just human. We are human beings. And because we are human beings, we experience different types of challenges. We get sick, sakit, bingung, confused, stress, rasa mau menangis, rasa mau batuk, pergi toilet sama juga, kentut pun sama bau. I tell you that, right? There is no such thing that leaders are superhuman. So because we are human, because leaders are human, right, we do go through challenges. But the strongest of leaders actually have the willpower, the discipline, and most importantly, the awareness of, hey, you know what? I am going through this challenge right now. There is a place where I need to be so that I get to work on myself, so that I get to reflect on what are the challenges I am facing and what kind of support and solution that I need right now. So, we are leaders, right? We are human beings. Bukan budak-budak saja yang kita mau cakap, oh, you sakit, oh, you menangis, you're sad, why you are sad? I think when we are sad as a leader, we need to be able to ask ourselves why we are sad, why we are feeling challenged, why we are feeling stressful. So if we do not address these challenges, right? So if you see that, a present leader becomes a transformational leader, right? Adakah orang tu kan, kalau the moment that dia masuk bilik tu, terus dia rasa, kamu rasa macam, wah, kamu energized. Because that leader is a present leader. That leader have, bukannya tiada problem, banyak problem, tapi dia handle dia punya problem. Dia acknowledge dia punya problem. Dia, ya, saya ada masalah sekarang, jadi saya mau selesaikan masalah saya ini. Apa support dan solution yang saya perlukan. So that is present leader. And then there is the on alert leader. Dia ada challenge ni, tapi dia dah dapat kasih selesai dia punya challenge sekarang. Jadi dia parking sekejap. Tapi bila sebab dia parking sekejap kan, dia punya kepala tu rasa senang mau distracted. Sebab dia fikir pasal dia punya problem. So these are on alert leaders, but there are leaders who are preloaded leaders. So preloaded leaders sebab dia nak settle dia punya problem, dia nak sedar pun dia ada problem, right? So dia punya stress tu tinggi sikit, right? And these are the kind of leaders yang dia sarkastik. Apa bahasa Malaysia sudah sarkastik kah? Dia menyindir. Kalau dia mau suruh buat apa-apa, dia menyindir. Atau buat kamu rasa bersalah supaya kamu buat benda yang dia suruh kamu buat tu, right? Jadi dia punya effect is always to your followers. Dia punya effect is always to your team members when you are a preloaded leader. And then yang ada lagi satu full overwhelmed leader yang dia stress ni. Dia masuk office kan, kamu semua diam. semua orang jadi diam. Semua orang nak mau cakap, namoklah saya cakap sama bos saya tu sebab semua pun saya salah. Saya cakap A yang sebenarnya betul pun A tu pun salah. Saya kasih dia A plus pun A plus salah. So this is simply because, right, you know, maybe there's something happening behind closed doors. Ada benda barangkali happen di rumah. Kah dia sakit perut kah? Dia belum settle lagi dia punya perut yang sakit. Dari tadi pagi dia salah makan kah? Dia ada alergi kah? So what is it that you as a leader are not acknowledging, not aware about, so that you get to find solutions, so that you get to ask support for? So it's very simple. Challenges here is just pressure and noise. What kind of pressure, what kind of noise that is disrupting your mind, disrupting your emotions from becoming an efficient leader? All right? Okay, so the next thing that I will want to talk about is very simple. It is about understanding you and how can you understand your motivation, your resilience, as well as your emotional and social intelligence. Because as you understand you get to be in a place where you know which cards to play, right? In finding finding solution, getting support, because leaders don't move alone. Leaders move with everyone, right? With your team. So I guess the next thing that I would like to close with will be, how is your personal brand as a leader affecting your life and the people around you? Think about this. Think about what your team members brand you as. What kind of leader you are. Are you that stressful leader? Are you that forceful leader? Are you that dictator leader? Or are you a transformational leader? Thank you so much. My name is Niney Chong.
Thanks, Niney. And by the way, before I ask Niney the next question, please feel free to put your question to Slido and I will read out later on and pass it to the panelists. Okay, as Niney mentioned before, now I think every one of you dah boleh decide. I am actually a present leader, on alert leader, preloaded leader, and also fully overwhelmed leader. But now, the next question, Niney. How can all these types of leaders actually balance their personal growth with the demands and responsibility of their leadership ones?
Thank you, Raza, for the question. So I guess, right, the key word there is not balance. The key word there is harmony. Because in our everyday life, there are just too many ad hoc things that are happening at the same time. You know how when you get the call from school, your kid did not finish his homework, and how you get that call from your team member, oh my God, that thing have been corrupted, that software corrupted. Oh my God, there's no internet, right? There's just too many things happening at the same time. And I think it is being able to take the time off when I am feeling, hey, I need some emotional support. And all the support that I need is a quiet time for 10 minutes so that I get to reassess what is happening right now. And also, how can I park a challenge, right? So I learned this from a mentor. How can I, okay, when I have a challenge, park the challenge aside. I acknowledge that you are here. Hey, challenge, I acknowledge that you are here, but I am not in the mind space where I am able to handle this challenge right now. So I need to do what I need to do so that I can get back to you. And I guess there are tools, right? So I use the flow profiler to understand myself, because then I am able to understand my strength and my weakness, what I am able to work on, what I am able to strengthen the muscle, and you know what, I can delegate and leverage to others. That's my answer, Raza. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Niney.